Andrew McCabe, number 2 at the FBI, has been fired. Now, the Justice Department says it's because McCabe lied about leaking information to the press. But McCabe has a different theory.
McCabe says his firing was part of a wider effort to discredit the FBI and the Mueller investigation. He says he was singled out because of events he witnessed in the aftermath of the firing of FBI Director James Comey.
Trump and Jeff Sessions have been attacking Andrew McCabe. They're probably worried that McCabe could be a very key supporting witness to possible obstruction of justice charges or any other wrongdoing by Trump in handling the Russia inquiry.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. So McCabe says he got fired because he's got dirt on Donald Trump, right? He's got info on the Comey firing. He was part of the Russia investigation. He knows that Trump bought a sex doll shaped like himself and then tried to deduct it as a business expense. That last one's not a true story, but it could be. But look, just because McCabe was closely involved in the investigations into Trump and his campaign doesn't mean that Trump was going to come after him. However, it doesn't help that for the last year, Trump has been trashing McCabe on Twitter, right? Trump accused him of plotting with Comey. He accused him of taking money from Hillary. Trump even accused McCabe of looking like every background extra on Mad Men, which, to be fair, he's right about that one. I can see it. And unlike most Twitter trolls, Trump didn't keep the insults online. One of his best stories about the president hating McCabe, one of the best stories I've heard, came out after Comey was fired, right? When Trump was so angry that he roasted McCabe about his wife losing a race for state senates.
Trump demanded to know why Comey was allowed to fly home on an FBI plane after he had been fired, these people said. McCabe told the president he hadn't been asked to authorize Comey's flight, but if anyone had asked, he would have approved it. The president was silent for a moment, then turned on McCabe. Quote, "Ask your wife how it feels to be a loser," Trump said. McCabe replied, "Okay, sir." Trump hung up the phone.
Wow. I'm sorry, man, but Donald Trump is a proper asshole. Like if being an asshole was an arcade game, he would have all the top scores. Because think about it. He's mad at Comey, right? He's mad at Comey. So he insults McCabe's wife because she ran for a Senate seat and lost? That's so messed up, especially since Trump should know what it's like to have a wife who wants to run. Come on. And poor McCabe in this whole thing, he's so FBI that he gets insulted and he's just like, okay, sir. That's all he does. Because like the commander-in-chief insults him, he treats it like it's an order. Why don't you ask your wife why you're so bad in bed? Okay, sir. Honey, the president has a question. So again, it's well known that President Trump wasn't a fan of Andrew McCabe, but still, that doesn't prove that he conspired to have McCabe fired. It is suspicious, though, that back in December, Trump tweeted, "McCabe is racing the clock to retire with full benefits. 90 days to go." And then writes at the deadline,
former FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe fired tonight by Attorney General Jeff Sessions just 2 days before McCabe was going to retire. His pension now gone.
That was just 26 hours before McCabe was due to retire on his 50th birthday.
Okay, that is heartless. All right, he doesn't get his pension and his birthday is ruined. Like, that's a double win for Trump because he fires an enemy and he gets to eat his birthday cake. Happy birthday to you. Like, firing someone on their birthday is the worst gift you can give them, right? Well, I mean, it's that or a gift card from Radio Shack. You know? Like, wow, now I can buy that Walkman to listen to my Coolio CD. Can't live these non-stop lives, living in a ga. You know what's funny is young kids won't know what I'm doing right now. They'll be like, what is that, Trevor? What? That was the life we lived. It was a hard one. So in the end, Trump appears to have been extra vindictive about this, right? He said he didn't want McCabe to get his pension, and it looks like he made sure that that happened. And we don't know for sure what happened, but that's how it looks. Like, if you've been saying for a year, I wish my dickhead husband gets killed by a 1982 Dodge Caravan, and then 3 months later, your husband gets killed by a 1982 Dodge Caravan, don't be shocked when the cops show up like, ma'am, we suspect that you killed your dickhead husband with a 1982 Dodge Caravan. But I love that dickhead, I did. Here's the thing. Because Trump involved himself so personally in the McCabe case, you can see why it's easy to think McCabe's firing was about politics and not process. And because of that, people are now saying Comey got fired, McCabe got fired. Who could possibly be next?
President Trump is taking direct aim at Robert Mueller in the Russia investigation.
Something of a milestone.
from the president over the weekend, for the first time going after special counsel Robert Mueller by name,
saying the investigation into Russian influence in the presidential election should never have started.
Mr. Trump's tweets have some wondering if he's considering firing Robert Mueller.
I mean, he's definitely considering it. You know how they say men think about sex every 8 seconds? That's what Trump does with firing people. Yeah. When Trump meets a new person, that's what he fantasizes about. He's like, oh man, it'd be so awesome to fire that lady. I would fire her so hard. Oh my God, I want to fire her right now. But the point is, Trump is going after Mueller by name for the first time. So, Robert Mueller, I don't know when your next birthday is, but something tells me the president may be planning a surprise.